Hello everybody, it's Nell here. How you guys doing today? So in today's video, we're going to get a message about what do you guys need to hear right now. So as you can see, we have 3 different piles. Pause the video if you have to, but pile 1 is going to be this Hierophant card. I forget the name of this tarot deck. If you guys can let me know down below, that'd be super great. But yeah, it's going to be this Hierophant. On pile 2, we have the Hierophant card from the Mystic Mondays Tarot. On pile 3, we have this Hierophant card. I also don't know the name of this tarot deck, to be honest. I don't think anyone's really going to know it, though, because I know this is from a while ago. I got gifted it. It was a tarot deck from somebody who had bought it years and years and years ago, who just gave it to me because they learned that I did tarot. So, yeah. Anyways, the Hierophant card, there's 3 different piles. Pause the video if you have to. The stamps are down below if you guys just want to skip to your video, and I will see you at your reading. Hello, pile 1. If you guys chose this Hierophant card, then this is your reading. I actually found out where this is from. This is from the Tarot of Mystical Moments. So, yeah, problem solved, I suppose. But yeah, if you chose pile 1 with this Hierophant card, then this is what you guys need to hear right now. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But as you can see, I've already pre-pulled some tarot cards, so we will see what these say. And then I will get some clarifiers, as I always do, just to really get the reading down as close as I can get it. It's a general reading, so I'm not going to be able to like nail everything for everybody, but hopefully we can get some really good messages out of this. And then finally on camera, I will also pull some oracle cards. So let's get into your tarot cards and see what they say. What do you guys need to hear for pile 1? All these cards are trying to like run away from me. Somebody's excited to talk to you. Anyways, let's see what the tarot cards say. I hope this angle isn't too awful. I tried to like make it as good as I could. I use this is like a tiny ass space, and I have to use it for like my cosplay stuff, my makeup stuff, my SFX stuff when I do that, and I also use it for tarot card reading. Don't worry, I like, you know, clear the energy out and all that good stuff, but it's just multi-use, so there's a lot of stuff going on in the background now. Anyways, let's get into the tarot cards. So we have the 9 of Pentacles. Trying to see if you can see this. Okay, 9 of Pentacles, and then we have the Chariot in reverse. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so you guys might be stressing about like a job or money or finances or something, and the King of Swords in reverse. Interesting. All right, let me put this to the side. All right, you guys in this pile are definitely seeking freedom. If you're not seeking freedom from somebody or something, then this is the message that you need to hear, because the 9 of Pentacles is speaking loud and clear here. I feel like you have been completely halted in your tracks with this Chariot in reverse. I think for a lot of you, this is in a financial sense and or a career sense. However, Pentacles can mean anything in the material realm. So this could be with other people, relationships as well. Anything in the material realm that you've been trying to become independent in, that you've been trying to be self-reliant in, I feel like you guys have not been able to obtain. And I think it's because of this individual right here, this King of Swords in reverse. So for some people, this could be a literal air sign. So I always like, whenever I bring up the signs, like I know them and then I always forget them. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. There we go. I had to pause the video to think about that. So this could be somebody who is an actual air sign, a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini, who is keeping you stuck in some sort of cycle or in some sort of financial situation, some sort of career situation. Could even be like a housing and or any other type of material situation here. But yeah, if this person is not specifically an air sign, and then this person is just very, they're not a nice person. They're very cold. The King of Swords in reverse is like a very intelligent person, but when in reverse, they use this for kind of negative things, for negative purposes. So, you know, you can kind of cut corners and cut cost and cut numbers, but in order to do that, especially in business and finances, a lot of the time, it actually impacts real people's lives in a negative way. So especially if this is like a career type thing for you, this could be like a boss or an employer or some type of financial situation where somebody or something was, is cutting you off or was trying to cut you off because it made sense for their bottom dollar, but you know, it was a messed up thing to do. It was a fucked up thing to do for you. It's like, yes, in terms of just looking at in terms of numbers, it made sense. But in terms of being like, you know, thinking about another person in terms of them being an actual human being, it was just very cold and inhumane to do that to you or to somebody else. I think this is to you because it looks like you guys are the ones seeking freedom from this situation. But yeah. So yeah, if this is resonating for you guys in a sense of finances or in sense of like a career job situation, then just know that this is the reason why you haven't been able to become independent or be financially independent, is because this is the reason why your progress has been halted, is because of this individual. I feel like for most of you guys it is a certain individual, but if nobody specifically is coming to mind, then it's just like the King of Swords, any sort of king, but the King of Swords especially is any sort of person in a position of leadership. So this could be like the company that you're working for, or just anything to do with somebody in a position of authority or leadership who's using it in a bad way. You know what I mean? Once again, this is somebody who's cutting corners, but in doing so is like really doing mean things to other people in the name of money, business, finances, whatever it is. This kind of reminds me of back in 2020 especially, it started when people started selling houses, even though that they had like, you know, whole families renting out from them and all of that stuff. They didn't care because the cost of the house was, you know, tripled what they had paid for it like even 2 years before. And so many people had started selling houses even though they had actual renters who had like kids in it and stuff like that. And like a lot of these people didn't care. I guess at the end of the day, they did have a right to do it. It was legal for them to do it. You know, it was financially a good move because the houses had triple in cost. They couldn't technically evict their tenants yet. The only way you can technically do that in a lot of states, I'm in America, I don't know how it is in other countries, but the only way they could technically legally do this would be to sell the property. And in selling the property, not only would they be able to get out of, well, they could sell the property or they could move into the property themselves, quote unquote. There's a bunch of loopholes here. But yeah, this is somebody who made a strategic decision that really fucked other people over, and like they did it for money, they did it for finances, they did it for material gain, and in a business sense, in a financial sense, this was probably even applauded. But in terms of like actual people, like for the example I was using, like there was actual families with like little children, like 2-3-year-olds, you know what I mean? And these people were doing it anyways, not giving a fuck about where any of these people were going to live, but especially these children were going to live. They didn't care. They're like, it's my house, you know what I mean? Even though you paid rent on time, even though you've been here for how many years, it doesn't matter. This house has tripled in cost, and I am able to sell it now for 3 times as much, and I'm going to do what I want with this money, you know what I mean? Technically, that person wasn't in the wrong for doing that. In a financial sense, in a legal sense, no, they had every right to do it. But like, you know, you just kicked out a family of 4 with 2 kids under the age of 10. You know what I mean? Like, that's not cool. That's who the King of Swords in reverse is. Sorry I went on this whole tangent. I don't know if somebody here this is about housing and trying to be independent with housing or get their own property or something like that. But just know that this is where your halt in progress has come from, is there is some sort of authority figure, some sort of person in a position of power here. If you don't directly know them, then it's just like in general, I know that sounds so vague, but in general, there's some position of authority, position of power who's halting you, or who had halted you from this progress. Same thing in a job type situation for a lot of people. It's hard to tell in a general reading if this is past or coming to be soon, but for a lot of people, some people are like, this message is that there will be a halt in progress here, because this person is going to be making decisions based off of just their material gain, and in the long run that won't be good for you, because we have the Chariot in reverse. I think a lot of people, this is something that's already happened, and if it's not resonating as something that it's already happened in general, then A, this part of it might not be for you, but B, just really use your gut, your intuition, and, you know, have you felt like you might get laid off, or have you felt like there might be cuts, and this is going to impact your wealth, your finances, your material abundance, and the 9 of Pentacles here? Because if you've been feeling like that, then this part of the message is for you. Yeah, so if you've already gotten the vibes about like an employer, a landlord, just anybody who would somehow be able to impact your finances, your independence, your wealth, your money, because they're doing a strategic business move or a financial move, then just know that if this hasn't already happened, and if you've been getting the vibe that this person might do this, then I do see that in the cards. There's more to the story over here, so we will get into that. This isn't like the end all be all, but I just have to tell you guys the truth of what I see here. Just, you know, this isn't like a fear-mongering type thing. Once again, use your own gut, use your own intuition. But if you've already been feeling like this person might do something like this, or you've been thinking that for some reason you've been kind of blocked by somebody else in a position of power, like money-wise, monetarily-wise, in terms of getting some sort of independence, just know that this is definitely what I see in this spread. For other people, if this is not applying to you in a sense of finances and or in a sense of career, then this could definitely be a person that you were in a relationship with or in any sort of partnership with. That sounds weird to be like any sort of partnership, but you know what I mean. This could have been a friend, this could have been a family member, whoever this is, this person would really have been able to impact you on a financial level, but it really would have been able to impact you just in like getting in the way of your goals and where you want to go and where you want to progress to in life. So that's why I feel like it is more of a relationship for a lot of people in this pile, if it wasn't like the financial thing that I said before. If not a relationship in terms of like romantic, then it could have definitely been a family member. This is somebody who would have the power to be able to kind of undermine you and halt you in your tracks some way, shape, or form with this Chariot in reverse here. And once again, we are going to get some clarifiers. But this message is clear as day that you need to be independent from this person because they are making it so you cannot pursue what you need to pursue here. The Chariot is somebody who uses their own willpower, their own determination, in order to achieve the goals that they need to achieve, right? There is no stopping the Chariot once it starts. So the Chariot in like olden days, I don't know if it was like medieval times or what, but when the Chariot was used before in the past, it was used in battles. It was used as a tool to win battles. So this is somebody or something who is literally halting your progress of winning whatever battle you're trying to win in your life, winning whatever grounds, whatever progress, whatever gains you're trying to obtain, especially if it's in terms of like housing, trying to buy your own house, property, money, anything like that. This person is really stopping you from being able to, they're completely stopping you, actually. They have completely stopped you. Whether or not you know this, I don't know. You're going to have to really see if this is your pile or not, but they have completely stopped you from being able to move forward and being able to achieve what you want to achieve, to get what you want to get, to go after the goals that you've been trying to go after. This person is really just not good. That's just like overall bad intentions here. But yeah, I do see that there is some independence as well from whoever this person is, however this is resonating for you, whether it be a family member, a friend, a coworker, a boss, some sort of employment, some sort of corporate thing, some sort of housing type of situation. I'm not sure. But just know that this person has really bad intentions, and if you can do it independently from this person, then you definitely should. Because they're just not good. They're very cold, calculating, waiting for their next move. They're somebody who's just really going to fuck you over, especially if it comes to money and power and resources. This person, I mean, for some people in this pile, this person could literally even be abusive. Like, once again, you're going to have to take it as it resonates, but the King of Swords in reverse can be super, super, super inhumane to the point of being abusive to others. Anyways, what you guys do need to hear, though, I haven't even talked about this Ace of Pentacles yet, is you do need to hear that there is a new opportunity to be away from this person, to be away from this energy. If it's not a specific person, if you don't quite know exactly who this person is or where it's coming from, say it's like a corporate thing and you have no idea who's at the top making these decisions, just know there is an opportunity for independence from whatever this King of Swords energy is, because this has been halting you in your tracks, and Spirit says, no. And that's not how it's meant to be. This person is power hungry and controlling. They want to be in control, and especially when it comes to financial things. And yeah, that's not okay. So there is going to be some sort of opportunity here, Ace of Pentacles, in the near future, I feel like. And if this is something that you've already kind of come across, like a job opportunity, a housing opportunity, and you weren't sure whether you should take it or not, then this is definitely confirmation you should take it, because this Nine of Pentacles over here is telling me that you will be free, completely free from this person, completely free from this energy. You will be independent. If this is a job opportunity, or maybe even an opportunity that you're thinking of starting your own business or whatever it may be, just know this is going to be really fruitful financially. Like, the Nine of Pentacles is the card of financial abundance. It is the card of financial success. If it's not a financial thing for you guys, it's more just being independent from a person that you maybe had a relationship with, or like a family member or something like that. Just know there will be some sort of opportunity here with the Ace of Pentacles for you to be free from this person and actually finally be able to live your life in a beautiful way. Because the Nine of Pentacles, not only is she successful, not only is she wealthy, but she is somebody who's just living her life, enjoying the beauties of life. She has time, energy, and all this other stuff to go and like enjoy picking the apples, enjoy playing with the birds, enjoy doing whatever she's doing with this bowl of fruit on her head. I don't know. But you know what I mean? She is so, aside from all this stress and the drama and all of the negative influences, she's living a beautiful life over there. So yeah, if this isn't about you necessarily with finances and stuff like that, but it is about you with this other person in some way, shape, or form, and you had to be either attached to this person or this person was just kept getting in your way when you're trying to achieve a certain goal, just know there is an opportunity coming in with this Ace of Pentacles, and you will be free of this energy, and you will start to be able to enjoy your life again and really thrive in your life again. All right, let's get a couple clarifiers. I don't want to go too long because I feel like I just talked forever already, but can we clarify the Ace of Pentacles? What is this opportunity? Okay. So we have the Knight of Cups. So this is definitely going to be for some people a romantic type offer, but for other people, this could be something that you really enjoy doing. So you're going to have to take it as it resonates, but if it is like a housing opportunity, then this is something that you're like, oh, I love that place. It's beautiful. Oh my God, this is my dream house. Like, it's just something that your heart's really into. If it's not technically your dream house, then you're like, oh my God, I can already see how I would fix it up. It's just like your heart is like really into this. And this opportunity also tells me with this and this, that this is going to be something that is like a heartfelt opportunity given to you. So like if this is, say, going back to the housing or whatever, if this is somebody trying to you're looking at a house to buy or something like that, and somebody's making you an offer, just know that they're meaning it in a good way. Like they are definitely kind of I don't want to say wearing their heart on the sleeve because it's like a business transaction, but they mean it in a good way. You know what I mean? They don't want to do you any wrong or anything bad. They're not trying to pull one over you. You're not gonna, buy this house and then figure out there's all this shit wrong with it, unless this person didn't know there was something wrong with it. You know what I mean? But yeah, just know that there is good intentions behind this with this Knight of Cups. If it is a job type situation, for a lot of people, like I said, with the independence, this could definitely be your own business taking off. So if you've been trying to get your own business off the ground, or you've been thinking about starting your own business, this is definitely spirit saying you should, because you're not going to get anywhere with whatever this energy is, whoever this person is, whatever this company is. I'm not sure. You're just not going to get anywhere because they have no intention of letting you getting anywhere, and they're the king, so they definitely are the person in the position of authority in this case. So yeah, if you were thinking about doing your own business, Knight of Cups, this is literally opportunities, like financial, physical, material opportunities, doing something that you love, and it will be successful eventually. With the Nine of Pentacles, you will be independent and successful and being able to enjoy life and time and everything that you love doing. Yeah, we have the Ten of Swords, we have the King of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Eight of Coins. It's kind of interesting that the Ten of Swords came out, because this is like reminding me of something being put down, if you will, or something being cut down, something being held down to the point that it is completely ending, because that's part of the Ten of Swords, right? It's the end of a cycle. It's a very painful ending, but it is the end of the cycle. So this is being put down for good, whatever this is, and it's for the best. I mean, I don't know how involved you are with this person, this thing, whatever this is, but this King of Swords up here. But just know that if this person doesn't outright betray you, because the Ten of Swords is a betrayal on the card, on the Rider-Waite-Smith card, that just know when this ends that it's for your best, because this wasn't going to go any further. There wasn't going to be any sort of, it didn't matter how much time you put into it. It didn't matter how much effort you put into it. It didn't matter how much energy you put into it. This person had no intention of ever being honest with you. This person had no intention of ever being seeing you as a person. This person had no intention of ever letting you get up. This person is power hungry. This person might be a liar. Yeah, there was never anything you could do about it, is basically what I'm saying, because this person was in kind of a more position of authority over you, and if it wasn't in a technical like work sense or financial sense position of authority, then this person was just like pulling the wool over your eyes so good that you couldn't see it. But there was no moving forward with this person, and that's why this Ten of Swords had to happen. But it kind of reminds me, like, from the ashes, somebody blooming again. Once again, this Ace of Swords specifically has like a freaking flower blooming out of the ground. It's like from something going wrong, a new seed is planted, or I shouldn't say going wrong, from something being I don't know, you think of how like flowers and trees and stuff grow. Usually a lot of the times the soil and stuff will come from dead leaves or dead animals, you know what I mean, that go back into the earth, and that's how a lot of the nutrients in the soil are made. So it's like from something being done or dying, we're going to put that in quotes, something else is reborn. It's kind of like the phoenix rising from the ashes here. That's what I'm getting here. This is something that you've contemplated for a long time with the Four of Cups here. And finally, this new start is coming. This new opportunity is coming. Eight of Coins. I think this is going to be very sturdy for you. I think it's going to be very reliable for you. I think your work that you put into it is going to pay off, whatever this new thing is. For some people, like I said, this could be a new relationship. We do have the Knight of Cups, or at least an offer of a new relationship. Whether or not you want to pursue that, I'm not sure. For other people, this could be, you know, the housing situation I keep mentioning, because the Nine of Pentacles can mean housing and stuff like that, especially if you're trying to buy your own house. For others, this could be a new job opportunity, and there could be a lot of room to learn and grow, especially with the Eight of Coins here, because this is like mastering your skill and mastering your talent. So if that was something that you were interested in, or is something that you have applied for, perhaps a position that was like entry level, but you wanted to kind of like see if you liked it and then move your way up, this is definitely saying not only will you do that, but you will definitely be successful and you will be making a lot of dough doing it. So all right, let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles, and I think that's all I'm going to do for this, and then we'll grab a couple oracle cards for you guys. So let's see what the Nine of Pentacles say. Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, coming to a resolution. Also, this means cutting off. Can you even see that over there? Probably not. This also means cutting your losses, cutting your ties. Look, the truth being seen. So for some people, I think this is the King of Swords cutting the ties here, and this is why I'm saying this is why the King of Swords can't be trusted, is because like in a business sense, it's like it's all numbers to this person. So if this person is business related to you or financially related to you in some way, shape, or form, you're forced to deal with this person in that sort of sense. Like this is numbers. This is numbers to this person. They don't care that you're a person with needs and like a family to feed. They don't give a fuck. This is numbers. They're cutting their losses. And the truth will be seen soon with this person, with this job, with this situation. Once again, if you're getting this message, I think you've already kind of like gotten some sort of feeling about this. Yeah, I'm gonna assume, because I think it's way more complicated. I don't think this is like in your face, because the King of Swords in reverse definitely knows how to be very sneaky with his things, with what he does. He's somebody who is very, actually a lot of people would even like the King of Swords if they saw him in real life. Like they would like this person a lot of the times, because he's a very good talker, very smooth talker, especially with the moon in reverse here. That makes me think that the moon had somewhat been upright. This person is good at weaving a web, weaving what you want to see. You think of the moon, you think of illusion, you think of like daydreaming, you think of kind of seeing what you want to see out of a situation. This person's good at that. And so yeah, I don't think this person might not be upfront about how they actually feel and how they actually think about things, because they don't feel like normal people. This person's cold. It's all about numbers for them. It's all about material gain. Yeah, so cutting the losses, but I also think that you're kind of cutting a loss with this person as well, depending on how the situation plays out for people. You're deciding that it's not worth the petty fights. You're deciding it's not worth the battles, because this is the type of energy like, if you go low, I'll go lower, which, you know, sometimes we all joke, haha, fun and games, you know what I mean? But like in a situation like this, when you're dealing with an individual like this, because whether or not this individual is a woman or a man doesn't really matter. I'm assuming for most people this is a man, or at least very masculine energy. The king is like the highest authority of the suits. So this would be a hard fight for you to win, for sure, unless you had equal stature, equal authority, or if this wasn't like a person in a position of authority per se, it was more just, you know, a family member, a friend, relationship or something, you had to be equally as fucked up in the head as the King of Swords in reverse, which would be hard to do, because you would just have to be equally as cold, equally as calculating, equally as deceitful, and it's like, that's just not a good energy to be in, you know? So you're just kind of like cutting your ties with this person once the truth is told. Can we clarify the Nine of Pentacles one more time? The Hermit, yeah. Yeah, I do think there is some sadness and loss here with the Five of Cups, but I think you're protected. Four of Coins right here. I think that you're, if you're worried, if this is like a career type situation, a job type situation where you're worried about actually losing, you know, your income because you're getting cut off from a job, or your income's being cut or something. I don't know how that works, but yeah, just know that you will have savings still. You will be able to be secure and stable in your finances still with this Four of Coins. if this is like the housing situation that I keep going back to or anything like that, then just know once again that there will be security and stability here. You might not find it like right away, but I do think that this is why this message is coming through, because it's very guaranteed you're getting some sort of opportunity right here with the Ace of Coins. And I do think it is a very well-intentioned opportunity with this one right here as well. So, I mean, obviously it's up to you what you want to do, whether you take it or not, but I do think that there is something good coming out of this. You know what I mean? Yeah, and I also think the Four of Coins is the card of greed, and this is literally what this person is doing this for. Greed, material things. Yeah, let's get, I think that's all I really see here. So I don't know, like, at what point you guys are at with this. For some people, this might not happen until the future. Look at that. For other people, this might have already happened. I'm not sure. For everybody in this pile, I think you're gonna know who I'm talking about. If you don't, then this might not be your reading, because you can't get past the King of Swords in reverse without knowing, like, there's something up there. There's something up there. I mean, if it's not the specific person you know, but you work at a company and you've seen how they just, like, you know, crunch numbers to the point of, like, detrimenting actual people's health and well-being and stuff like that, then it's like, all right, perhaps this company, this job isn't the one for me, you know? Anyways, what does pile 1 need to hear? So we have, that was more than I wanted to. We have joy, affirmation surrounding life, light, beauty. We have curiosity, experience, play, uncover, ask. We have gifted, fertility, creativity, growth, and space. And the first one that came out was kinship, teamwork, connection, sharing, and supporting. Yeah, I don't think this person is a team player. I don't think they care about their fellow human beings in the sense of, like, fellow human beings. I think this person is more like, if somebody can do something for them, that's when they care about them. Nah, nothing more, nothing less. Yeah, so whatever way this person was to you, it wasn't going, it didn't matter what you do until this person changed, or unless this person wanted to change, it wouldn't have mattered what you did. There was nothing you could have done to move forward. But yeah, I also think that you guys are just way too gifted to be in this. If it's a job, I do think you're way too gifted to be in this job, which is also why this is kind of happening. I mean, don't get me wrong, this person's actions is on them. There's no, like, divine whatever. Like, no, this person is making his own choice to do whatever he's gonna do. That's on him. But what's coming out of it is something really beautiful for you, I think. Although it's gonna be really painful, I think, because this person sucks. The situation sucks. Just know that there is something really beautiful. Like, you are being rewarded by spirit, and I think it's because you are super gifted, whether that be like your new business that you're taking up off the ground or whatever it may be. Yeah. And this moon card in reverse over there kind of reminds me of this one, curiosity, uncover, ask, experience, play. Yeah, it's kind of making me feel like you guys are going to experience this soon or uncover this soon. There's going to be something that was really deeply hitting come into light here in regards to whoever this King of Swords is in reverse. It's coming to light soon. Whether you're ready for it or not, it's because this person has been doing it for a while. So, yeah. But just know at the end of this, there will be a lot of joy. You will be... This is literally the card of the Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody who's living in joy, right? Surrounding light beauty. This is somebody who's enjoying the beauty of their life, enjoying the fruits of their labor, enjoying luxury in life. And it doesn't have to be financial luxury, although for some of you it can. For others, it's just like, you know, being able to freaking enjoy, like, your day and just do what you want to do and not have to worry about this crazy person doing what they're gonna do. So yeah, that's all I see for you guys in pile 1. Let me know down below how you liked this reading, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Hello, pile 2. If you guys chose this Hierophant card, then this is your reading. This is from the Mystic Mondays Tarot deck. So let's see, we're gonna figure out what do you need to hear right now. So as you can see, I've already pre-pulled some tarot cards for you guys. We're gonna see what those say. Then on camera, we're gonna get some oracle cards for you. Well, these aren't oracle cards. We are gonna get some oracle cards for you guys. These are the oracle cards. And then we will also get some clarifiers on camera too. As you guys know, I like to clarify to try and get as accurate as I can. I mean, it is a general reading, so obviously take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But yeah, let's get in and see what your tarot cards say. Also, I hope this angle isn't like horrible. When I had my actual camera, which I can't use right now, I used to be able to like come up above and look down this way. But now that I'm using my phone, it kind of is just like an awkward angle because this tripod doesn't go up that far. But yeah, there's like my cosplay corner in the background. So I hope it's not not, I'm working with what I have, but I hope it's not like a really horrible angle. Anyways, let's see what your tarot cards say. So we have the Empress in reverse. I can't even see if this is like, all right, cool. We have Judgment. Ooh, Queen of Cups. I'm liking this. Creative energy. Seven of Swords. Right off the bat, I'm getting that some people in this pile are smothered or being smothered in terms of either their femininity or their creativity. And it's the Seven of Swords energy. It might be somebody around you in your immediate, like, friends, family. I'm not sure. We're going to get clarifiers. But this person could be really kind of mean with their words with the Seven of Swords here when it comes to things with your femininity, your beauty, your creative projects, just whatever it is. It could even be like your material items or something. I feel like this person's just really underhanded and undermined when it comes to something to do with like Venus energy, because the Empress reminds me of Venus energy. So that, like I said before, could be your actual beauty if you like to like dress a certain way or like do your makeup a certain way, or express yourself in a certain way if you like to be like feminine in a certain way. Self-care, spa, I don't know, however this relates to you. They could be weird about if you dress more, I don't know how to say this, like how a female shouldn't dress. I'm gonna put that in quotes. They're just like weird about you being feminine, and you don't have to be female for that to resonate, especially if you aren't female and you like to be more feminine presenting. Then yeah, there's just somebody or something around you that the Seven of Swords is really smothering your feminine energy. And for other people, if you're like, if this isn't about the way you like to dress or the way you like to do your makeup or your hair or whatever it is, could even be like your nails, the way you like to do your nails. I don't even know. If it's not about that, then it is about things that you're creating. So we do have the Queen of Cups over here too, which, by the way, both these cards, both these women have beautiful hair. So this could be about your hair too. Like if you do your hair a certain way, like somebody's just like weird about it. But it's to the point of like smothering. You feel like you have to smother this part of you. It's very, very strange. And once again, if this isn't about your physical appearance, then this is about things that you want to create. So this could be like artistic works, especially with the Queen of Cups. So like things you would traditionally think of being artistic, like you know, writing, drawing, singing, acting, I don't know, whatever you would think of like the creative arts, you know what I mean? So this could be something to do with that. They could have told you that you're not going to get anywhere with that. Why do you do that? That's a waste of time. There's just something here with these words that I don't know if they blatantly lied to you at some point or if this is just like mistruths that were told. And the Seven of Swords is also a very like strategic card for me. So this is somebody who's strategically undermining you for some reason. And you know what? They might not even know, even though the moon isn't here. There's so much like water energy here. I'm getting the vibe that they might not even know why they do this to you. This might be kind of I'm getting moon energy here. This might be kind of subconscious about like why they feel the need to attack your femininity or your creative side. Not that that makes it right. I'm just kind of reading what I see here, what I'm getting as I'm getting it. But yeah, it's because of that you feel like you can't express yourself in a certain way, whether that means your physical person, your physical body, you know, what you wear, your makeup you do, just whatever you would think of like feminine type expression, or if it's like your actual creating things, like your creativity, your drawings, your art, your social media posts, whatever you think of as like your art, your baby. Your baby could even be like, if it's not even like a traditionally like creative type thing, like when people say creative or like, you know, art and like Empress energy, usually you think of like, you know, like I said, drawing, painting, writing, singing, or something like that, which are all part of it. It could be whatever you create, you know what I mean? It could be something that's not even like that considered like that artsy, but it's something that you think is like your baby, or something that you like to create, or something that is like very dear to you. And there's just some underhanded, undermined type of energy here that feels like you have to smother it. Yeah, I feel like you guys feel stagnant too because of this, the Empress in reverse. I feel like you haven't been able to receive some abundance that you were meant to receive here with the Empress in reverse. It could be a water sign who has been doing this to you, or you could be a water sign too. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But I don't know why when I said Scorpio, that one like really felt like it struck somewhere. So this could be something to do with like scorpionic energy for sure, or like a Scorpio for some people who are doing this to you. Perhaps you're a Scorpio and that's why it hits so hard when people say something or do something that is like kind of underhanded or like strategically breaking you down in some sort of way. Because I feel like all the water signs feel things deeply, but especially Scorpio, I feel like, you know. I really think that you guys in this pile, you need to hear is that the Judgment card right here is that there's a reevaluation, or there is something being re-looked at. So I don't know if this is you re-looking what this is. We're going to get clarifiers so I can, you know, narrow it down a little bit more. I don't know if this is you finally reevaluating what you feel like is beauty, or what you feel like is beautiful, or what you feel like is like true creation, what you want to birth, what you want to create, what you want to kind of be the the mother to in this world, you know what I mean? So I don't know if that's you guys looking back at it and reevaluating it, or if it is something that you've already created and there's some sort of like underhanded type energy going on there in some way, shape, or form, then this could be that thing being reevaluated. So if this is something that you physically created and put out there for like even like a business or something, I don't see any pentacle cards, but it could be. And you know, perhaps at first it was like nobody was seeing it, there wasn't any sales or whatever it may be, or maybe even some people were seeing it and, you know, saying not nice things about it. I feel like there is going to be more eyes on this thing soon with Judgment right here in a good way. Judgment to me upright is like a good type of judgment. It's people viewing something in a new light, or finally being able to view something and really enjoying it, and really, you know, passing good judgment onto it, and really enjoying what they see. So if this isn't like a physical thing that you've created, a physical product that you've created, or some sort of work you put out online, or just in the world in some way, shape, or form, then this could literally be you, your person, your body, your femininity. If you're not somebody who likes to be like outwardly feminine, say you don't like a lot of makeup, you don't like to do your hair, although I think you guys do with these blue cards, but we don't know. If you're not somebody who likes to be like outwardly feminine, but it's just like the way you express yourself, something like that, then just know that there is some sort of judgment here in terms of your feminine energy. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Once again, judgment for me upright isn't bad. It's like a good type of judgment. It's like somebody being like, and it could be you, but it could be somebody else for some people in this pile. We're going to get clarifiers. Reevaluating this and being like, wow, this is not the way I wanted to express myself. This is not like, this is like, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of somebody, you see those models, like those really famous models nowadays, and whether or not you want to be a model is beside the point, but you see those really famous models nowadays, and then you see their casting photos when they got casted, and it was like, you know, they weren't ugly, but they just looked like bland, kind of normal people. It's like, how did they get casted at everybody? But it's like these casting models, these casting agencies, the people who are going out and recruiting these well, girls, but women too, they're people who are specifically trained to look at somebody who is at their bare minimum and see what they could look like in a certain different light, whether it be different makeup or different hairstyle, different wardrobe, whatever it may be. It's like, you know what I mean? It's seeing the true beauty of this person. Of course, when we're talking about models and casting and stuff like that, there's other, you know, elements at play, and some of them aren't good, some of them are nefarious, but we'll just take it down to the very basic example for this example. Seeing the true beauty of that person, even when they're like, you know, normal hair, normal haircut, no makeup on, just wearing simple clothes, stuff like that. And it's like, that's the person they choose because they can see them on an elevated level. I feel like that's what's happening here. I don't know if you guys are the ones who are elevating yourself to the next level, or if there's somebody else, like that example that I just said, somebody in a position of power who is elevating you to the next level, but there's some sort of elevation here. And it's going to close old doors for you for good. And this is going to be a whole new path with Judgment here. I think that's all I really can get from these cards right here. I'm going to get clarifiers because yours was a little bit, like the first pile without clarifiers, I was like, oh yeah, 100% this is what it is. This one, I'm feeling that energy, but I just want to get deeper into it. And there just might be more people in this pile who have like way different, you know, messages they need to hear, if you will. That first pile might have been a little bit more condensed with their message, so that might be why it's a little bit harder to read. But honestly, if the moon card pops out, I'm gonna be like because this is like, it feels moon energy. It feels like this is just really deep beneath the surface. It feels like a lot of subconscious type things, whether it's you or other people around you who have been underhanded, undermining your own beauty, undermining your own creations, undermining your own creativity, your own emotional things. Actually, I'm just looking at this now. This could be some people, and I'm getting like goosebumps in my legs. This could even be some people with the Judgment card, the Empress card, and the Queen of Cups. This could be to do with awakening your divine feminine, like spiritual gifts too. 100%. If that's something that you've been looking into and something that you've been thinking about as well, you're going to know how this resonates for you with the Empress in reverse, because this is something that you have always been drawn to, something that you've always wanted to create, something that you've always wanted to try, whether it be a new hairstyle, makeup, whatever it may be. And think of like Venus energy, anything to do with that. There's just like some sort of feminine energy here that you've wanted to either portray yourself as, or you wanted to create, or you've wanted to do, but you just felt like you couldn't because of the Seven of Swords up there. So for some people, that could be in the sense of like, even doing something like I'm doing with tarot readings with the Queen of Cups here, because she's somebody who's very spiritual, very psychic. Yeah, you're going to have to relate it how it relates to you. Anyways, let's get to the actual clarifiers, because once again, I feel like this pile's a little bit more spread apart than the other one was. So let's see what the Queen of Cups can clarify. The Queen of Cups. Look, what did I say? Look at the Empress upright. You're being transformed. I knew it. And I don't think this is coming out of nowhere. Some people here might be transforming themselves, but there's just some like awakening here that you're like, fuck whoever this is, fuck whatever that was. And it might not even be one person, the Seven of Swords. It might have just been like society in general, or like the religion you're in, or like the community you live in. You know, if you live in like a small town, maybe women just, you know, don't really dress up. I don't freaking know. But it's just like, you're like, nah, dude, like I am woman. And if you are not a woman, then you're like, I have the right to be feminine presenting. You know what I mean? I have the right to be feminine. I have the right to create. I have the right to feel emotionally. You know what I mean? Can you clarify them? I'm shitting my pants. What did I say? What did I say? I was like, that damn moon. You know how many cards are in this? I don't know if you guys know. There's 78 cards in the tarot deck, and we only have, so there were 76 cards left. And the damn moon came out. I knew it. I knew it. It was hiding from me. It was hiding from me. I feel like for some people in this pile, if you've been looking into like spirituality, or it could even be religion for some people, or some sort of like, I don't even know, like psychic type of stuff. I mean, that goes in with spirituality, but it doesn't have to be necessarily psychic, but any sort of like spiritual gifts. This is saying to do it 100%, because we have the moon here, we have the Queen of Cups, the Empress. Like, there is divine feminine energy on your side. If you were thinking about working with a certain like divine feminine goddess, or divine feminine energy of some sort in a spiritual sense, 100% with these energies right here, like, you are deeply connected. Yeah, it's like you're going from being stifled to this Empress upright. I wonder what's changing. Can we clarify this Seven of Swords? I think where I'm going to find the change is going to be in the Four of Coins. Greed. Interesting. Who's being greedy? Who's being greedy? Ace of Swords in reverse. Confusion. It could be harsh words. Like I said, I think this is other people affecting you. Whether or not it's like a certain person that you can like pinpoint, I'm not sure. For some people it might be. But for a lot of people, I think it's just like, you know, society in general, or your community in general, religion in general. I'm not sure exactly. Even it could even be like the spiritual group that you were in before. I'm not sure. But there's something here where somebody said or did something, or a group of people said or did something, or it was just insinuated to you that you couldn't be in this feminine energy. And it most likely was either said in a way of like gaslighting, or like offhanded remarks. Like, maybe it wasn't even said directly to you with the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Swords in reverse. But this could definitely be like, because the Ace of Swords in reverse can be like confusion for sure. So this could have been, like I said, gaslighting energy, or just like offhanded remarks, people just kind of making, you know, certain remarks that led you to feel like you had to hide this feminine energy. But for some people in this pile, this could have literally been, I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. This could have literally been a person who is very rude with their words, because Ace of Swords in reverse can also mean somebody being rude. Eight of Coins in reverse, you feel like no matter how much time, effort, energy you spend on something, it's not coming to fruition. It's because it's being taken from you. Where is that coming from? Can we clarify that? Can we clarify this? This is weird. Inability to change, learning hard lessons, feeling stuck. 10 of Coins in reverse. This could have to do with your family, or could have to do with your your status of how much like money. If you've been wanting to look or dress a certain way, or even get maybe some procedures done or whatever it may be with the Empress here, whatever it is that make you feel beautiful is what the Empress in reverse here. You felt like you couldn't do it. It might have been because of your family, how your family looks, how your family dresses. Like maybe they're just people who are really against dressing a certain way, who are really against plastic surgery, and that's what you want, who are really against just certain things that these things would have made you feel beautiful, and they're just really against it, because we do have the 10 of Coins here. For other people, this could be literally being so poor, having like no money whatsoever, being so far from wealth that you can't even achieve. You feel like you can't be beautiful. You feel like you can't, like, you don't even have money for a haircut with the 10 of Coins in reverse. You're like, I can't even like look a certain way because I don't have like $6 to spare. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, however it resonates from you, resonates for you with the 6 of Swords in reverse and with Death in reverse. I get that feeling that this environment, or these people, or this financial status that you've been stuck in, it's been stealing your feminine energy. And I feel like this is big for you guys, specifically in this pile, because you are feminine energy, whether or not you're a female. This pile, the first pile was kind of very like more material, like you could look and see and touch it, or at least I could like explain it in that way. This one is feeling very like, we have all the cup energy, the moon energy. This one's feeling very spiritual and very emotional. However it resonates for you, whether it be your family unit, whether it be, it doesn't even have to be your immediate family, because the 10 of Coins is like generations worth of families. So I don't know if like your generational family history, like you guys, I don't know, what are those people called that they wear the actual traditional, like Amish or something? I don't know why that came to mind, but whether you feel like you guys can't be feminine, or you can't be female, you can't express yourself, your body, your creations, I'm not sure. Or whether people told you that your creations weren't gonna lead to anything. 10 of Coins in reverse, you're never gonna be able to make a career out of this. You're never going to be able to make a legacy out of this. Especially if some people in this pile have been trying to, like I said, if you wanted to be a singer, if you wanted to be an actress, if you wanted to be a writer, something that you felt like was your legacy inside, and other people told you that you couldn't do it, or you couldn't express yourself that way, you couldn't be feminine in a certain way, they lied. They're keeping you trapped. I don't mean to say this in like such a happy manner, but I'm like, fuck them. They're keeping you trapped right here. 8 of Swords. This could even be family traditions. If not traditions specifically, then like, I don't know how else to say it. Just things that are passed down. You know what I mean? But yeah, they're keeping you small. They're keeping you small. They definitely lied. Right here, we have this Queen of Cups again and Wheel of Fortune. I love that. I was just kind of like doing that to think, so I'm going to put them back. Some people in this pile might think that only certain people of a certain stature can dress a certain way or look a certain way. Yeah, that's a lie too. That is a lie too. However this is, whatever this energy is, whether it's coming from outside of you, inside of you, I think it's a combination of both, but I think it definitely started on the outside. Whether you feel like you literally don't have enough money to look a certain way, which obviously, like, you know, if you don't have clothes to look a certain way, then, you know, but there's some sort of lie here that's keeping you from, it's stealing your feminine energy from you. It's keeping you from this transformation. Death is like literally the transformation. It is the caterpillar turning into the butterfly, right? And this is what's coming in for you guys, is this transformation. You are meant to be seen. You are meant to be heard. You are meant to express yourself in the way that you want to express yourself. You're going from the Empress in reverse, somebody who is smothered, somebody who is stagnant, someone who is still, somebody who is not getting the good things in life. The Empress in reverse isn't attracting what she could attract. Upright, she's attracting all the abundance that she is due and that is owed to her. And the Empress upright, she attracts people. People want to talk to her. People want to be near her. People want to know her. People want to be her. Your message is to let this shine 100%. You need to let your divine feminine energy shine in whatever way, shape, or form this relates to you. And you're going to know because this is something that you've been wanting to do, something that you've been keeping hidden deep inside of you. Maybe not like deep inside of you. Maybe you've even tried to express it before and it's been cut down. But yeah, this is something that you need to do in some way, shape, or form. And if it's not like an actual feminine type of, you know, on your body, on your person, on your clothes, on your makeup, on whatever it is like that, on your hair, then this could be something that you've been trying to create, something that you've been trying to mother, something that you've been trying to birth. Oh, I didn't even think about being a mother. This could be that for some people too. If somebody told you that you weren't a good mother, you couldn't be a mother or something like that, there's a lie here too. All right, let's clarify the Judgment card and see how this is coming to be. Look at that. So we these people, okay, this is the thing. With Judgment twice, it's telling me that these people try to keep you small, but this was your calling. This was your path. This was your purpose. So however way this resonates with you, this is what you were meant to do and where you were meant to be. So if this is more of like a psychic spiritual route, girl, you got double judgment. Or boy, whoever you are, you got double judgment. Like, there's no stopping this. And this person, these people who try to stop this, no. Moon energy here, there's subconscious energies and self-limiting beliefs here that they have, that is the reason why they're undermining you. For other people, it's because they are literally greedy and they want either your energy. Some of the people that might be like, you know, keeping you small or making you feel small might even be like energy vampires. Some people know that they're doing this and other people don't. It's up to you and your situation. I'm not sure how it's going to resonate for everybody, but these people are stealing your energy 100%. Just know that whatever you've been trying to do creatively, however you've been trying to express yourself in a certain way, shape, or form, whatever career you've been trying to get into, if it's like a divine feminine type of energy, so I don't know, you think of things that are mostly, doesn't have to be woman, you know, related, but usually you think of that as divine feminine. So like I said before, modeling, being an actress, singer-songwriter, I'm not sure, but like just know that this is where you were meant to go. This is being awakened in you, especially if you've been keeping it hidden and keeping it dormant, especially if other people have told you that it was never going to amount to anything. This is what you need to hear right now. Is being awakened, because this was not meant to be kept in the dark. This was meant to be seen. You were meant to be attracting other people. You were meant to be the empress. You were meant to attract your wealth, your abundance, your prosperity, the beautiful things in life. Look at that. Two of Cups, Ace of Coins, Page of Swords, Knight of Wands. Yeah, there's gonna be some sort of awakening here. For some people, it might be meeting a certain person. If not meeting them specifically, like in person, this could even be just like having somebody online that you connect with. You don't even have to like message them specifically, but like, you know what I mean? You just like watch somebody online, they really inspire and ignite you here, but there's some sort of connection with another person that is going to awaken this feminine energy in you. For some people, this could be an actual job. I did use the model scouting, what do you call it, example before. So this could be another person who actually like comes up and is like, hey, you should be doing this. And it's like, if that is the case, obviously use your intuition, use your gut. You guys have great intuition here with with all these cards, but yeah, use your intuition, use your gut. But from what I'm seeing on this part, it looks like this person has really good intentions and they really want to bring you to this next level. This is what this is all about, bringing you to the next level in your career, in your creative, I can't say that, in your creativity, in your form of expression, in your creative energy. It's all about elevation. If you've been trying to be a mother, if you have not been able to be a mother in the past, I don't really read for like things like that, so I'm just gonna make this quick. But we do have the Empress twice here, so if you are trying to be a mother, or like have been told that you're a bad mother, or that you won't be able to be a mother, or something like that, there's something here that's not true. I'm just letting you know. So there will be either a new connection with another person. I don't know if it's like a doctor, I'm not sure. It could be a new even love interest or something like that, where there is going to be the opportunity to finally, once again, the Empress is going from in reverse to upright. This stagnant energy is going to be released. There's no containing it anymore, and you shouldn't let these small-minded people, this small-minded whatever this is, you shouldn't let this keep you down, because it's false. It's not true. These people are greedy. There's going to be some sort of opportunity here once this energy is released from you, and it's going to go fast with the Knight of Wands here. Page of Swords. I think this is good news coming in for sure. So yeah, I think that's all I see here. I think this pile was just super split apart compared like, compared to the last pile. So I hope I got everybody's message here. Once again, how this divine feminine energy resonates with you is going to be how it resonates with you. So for some people, this is about motherhood. For other people, this is about following, you know, the whatever it is that you've been trying to create, especially if it's in terms of business and career and legacy and success. Legacy doesn't necessarily just have to be, you know, business and money. It could be whatever you want to leave behind in the world, whatever is your highest form of expression here with the Ten of Coins, the Empress, the Queen of Cups. Like, this is something you feel so deep in your heart, something that might not look like it makes sense on paper, especially if this doesn't make sense on paper with the Queen of Cups and the Moon. This is what's getting revamped here, 100%. And there is going to be an opportunity because of this. I don't know if it's like, you know, a career opportunity, a financial opportunity. It could definitely be with Ace of Coins if that's what you're looking for. Once again, going back to if the Empress energy is you doing a business or creating something that could be like sold or something, this could definitely be a career opportunity. If you're looking to be like a writer, a drawer, an actor, a painter, some sort of artist, a singer, something like that, musician, then this could definitely be an opportunity, especially if you've been smothering that, or especially if you've been told that it's not going to go anywhere in the past. I'm not sure, but this could definitely be an opportunity leading to that. For others of you, if there is, you know, if this is more of a spiritual or a psychic type of thing, trying to do something with your gifts, just know that this is definitely coming in for sure. You're being elevated to the next level in some way, shape, or form. It could even be your gifts being elevated to the next level. So yeah, let's get a couple of oracle cards for you guys, and then we'll end it. What does pile 2 need to hear? Uniqueness, empowerment. What did I say? Expansion. Okay. So we literally have expansion. Ritual, dance, feast, fire. Yeah, what did I say? There's no stopping this. Double judgment twice. This is literally, if you guys believe in like divine fate, divine destiny. I don't know what you believe in, but I believe that the judgment card is all about, you know, destiny, fate. This is Archangel Gabriel, I believe, calling you into your higher power. And as long as your Empress energy, as long as your divine feminine energy is smothered, is small, is still, is stagnant, then you aren't able to fulfill what you came here to fulfill. So this will be not only something that you want to do, this is something that you've been longing to do. This is not something that can just be hidden, you know? You're getting elevated to the next level. Expansion. The expansion is coming. The growth is coming 100%. Because this is authentically you. This is who you are authentically at your core. And there's no hiding it anymore. Like, this isn't going to be scary. I think a lot of people are going to see this, whether or not like online or, you know, in your community or even in your family. I'm not sure, but there is going to be people who see this, and judgment upright twice is telling me that this is going to be really, really good, positive feedback or positive judgment on whatever it is that you're doing, however it is that you're expressing yourself now. Because this is authentically you. This is authentically who you're meant to be with this authenticity card. Empowerment. This is what's coming next. Expansion, together, prosper, divine. I don't know what else needs to be said. We also had uniqueness, unique, perfect self-honor. Yeah, this is finally you being able to honor yourself, honor your divine feminine. For some people, if you're more like going into spiritual side, this might even be honoring the divine feminine or honoring like a certain goddess or divine feminine energy that you work with. I'm not sure, but just know that it's definitely coming in. This is a place of empowerment, of you being 100% who you were meant to be. I think you're definitely going to be seen on a larger scale. For some people, this could literally mean like fame, but for others, you know, this is just other people are going to see who you are and how you just authentically express yourself now, or you will be expressing yourself in the future. And this is kind of like the thing that will help awaken others to do the same, to live in their authentic power too. So I hope that helped you guys in pile 2. Once again, your pile was a little bit more spiritual than the other ones, but I hope this resonated. If you feel comfortable letting me know down below like what this is about for you, then I would love to hear it. If not, obviously I totally understand. I love you guys anyways. I'll see you in the next reading. Bye guys. Hello pile 3. If you guys chose this Hierophant card, then this is your reading. I'm trying to see if I can like alright, so this is your reading. So we're gonna see what your tarot cards say. As you see, I've already pre-pulled those, and then on camera I will pull some clarifiers for you guys, and I will also pull some oracle cards. We're going to figure out what do you need to hear right now. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I'm going to try and read obviously for everybody, so you know, some things might not be specifically for you. Hopefully the overall message will reach you though as it needs to. Also, I hope this angle isn't like horrible. I used to with my actual camera be able to like look straight down like this, but now I'm using this camera and this is on a tripod that is too small for that. So yeah, unfortunately you do have a little bit of background here. Hope it's not too annoying. It's my cosplay corner. But yeah, let's get into what the cards say. What do you guys need to hear in pile 3? All right, so we have, I gotta stand up so I can see it. We have the Knight of Wands. Ooh, I love that. Action. We're taking some action here, or somebody is. Oh, we're definitely taking some action. 4 of Cups. Fuck being apathetic. I'm always so sassy by the 3rd pile. I don't know why. 7 of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. Something you invested a lot of time and money and energy and effort into is going to pay off. Page of Wands! This is so exciting! Like, literally, this is going to be so exciting. Yeah, so there's some sort of decision that you guys either are thinking of making or you have why can't I talk? There's some sort of decision that you guys are thinking of making or you have already made with this 4 of Cups in reverse here that is really going to pay off for you with the 7 of Pentacles. 4 of Cups upright is somebody who's apathetic, somebody who just doesn't care, like, right? They are in a, I'm not gonna say a bad place per se, but, you know, things have gotten stagnant. They just really don't feel much of anything about anything anymore, you know what I mean? They don't really feel happy, they don't really feel sad, they're just kind of like, yeah, we're just going about our day, you know what I mean? It's not really a fun place to be. Somebody in the 4 of Cups upright position could also be somebody who's contemplating something for a really long time to the point of almost like detriment, not making a move. And with your 4 of Cups in reverse, it tells me that you guys were in this 4 of Cups upright position at one point and you finally decided, you know what, things might not be perfect, but I'm gonna go for it anyways, especially with the Knight of Wands over here. So if you're someone who's currently in the 4 of Cups upright position, like I said, feeling very apathetic, feeling like no matter where you look, there's not a good choice to make, but you've been knowing that you need to get out of a certain situation or that things just aren't like, it's kind of giving me the vibes of there's got to be more to life, right? Isn't that a song? There's got to be more to life. Anyways, yeah, feeling like you were meant to live for more than this. Like, why am I sitting here just like doing the same thing over and over again? This doesn't appease me. This doesn't bring me joy. I'm not even feeling sad right now. Like, I'm not feeling anything. That's what apathy is. You know what I mean? It's just like, I'm just existing and that's not what I'm here for. So if you're currently in that 4 of Cups upright position, or if you're currently just like contemplating things to the point of detriment, of not being able to move, of nothing changing, just like thinking, overanalyzing over and over again something, the message here, what you need to hear is that it's time to make a move with the Knight of Wands. And we'll try to see like what this move is, what they're talking about. But the clarifiers, once again, this is generating, so I can't really get like right down to the detail for everybody, but we'll try to get as close as we can. But yeah, that's the message here, is that it is time to make a move. I think this is something that if you haven't already made a move, I think you've been contemplating making a move. For some people, this might be a literal move, moving to a new area or going on vacation or traveling. But it doesn't matter. It could be any sort of making a move forward or like taking some sort of action of some sort, you know what I mean? So yeah, for some people in this pile, that's what you need to hear right here, is that it is time to take action on something. Once again, I think for everybody in this pile, this is something that you've already been contemplating taking action on and you weren't sure if you wanted to do it. This is your message that yes, you should, because I think things are going to be super exciting and fun for you on the other side of this. Especially if you've been thinking about moving house, moving jobs, changing location. That's the same thing as moving house, but going on vacation, traveling, that's the same thing. Anyways, yeah, there's definitely some payoff to whatever it is that you've been investing in right here with the 7 of Pentacles. For other people, so for some people in this pile, if you're contemplating moving jobs, this is saying whatever it is that you're contemplating doing, whether it is going to a new job or going to a new house, going to a new, your own business maybe even, this is saying to definitely take the action and do it because your rewards are going to pay off. 7 of Pentacles. For other people, if this isn't about jobs, if you've been kind of like worried whether you have enough or you've saved up enough or something to travel, to go on vacation, to move house or whatever it is, this is saying that you have more than enough for the 7 of Pentacles. Your time and your energy that you spent saving, that you spent investing in whatever it is, your finances, your credit score, your financial status, yeah, you can definitely reap the rewards now with the 7 of Pentacles upright. Yeah, and the Page of Wands is saying that you're going to go from this stagnant energy to really not feeling anything, to contemplating everything, to just being like what's the reason, what's the purpose, to just feeling so young and refreshed and invigorated. You're going to be so curious and excited. Like, it's just going to be really fun with the Page of Wands. Think of like a little kid in a candy store, you know what I mean? Like, oh my god, what do I get next? Where do I go next? Or a little kid at like Disney World. They're like so excited, full of energy. They're not thinking about any of the woes of life, you know what I mean? Not that a kid should have a woe in life, but anyways, they're thinking about like, what ride should I go on next? Like, what candy can I get? What can I do? Oh my god, look at that character, look at this. That's the Page of Wands energy. There's such excitement on the other side here. So yeah, whatever this is, especially if you've been wanting to do it for a while, this is saying go for it. And if you've already gone for it, but you're like, oh my god, I'm stressed, like, is this gonna work out? This is saying like you have built a solid enough foundation that this is definitely going to be stable for you, and that you will get rewards after the fact too. Like, if this is something, you know, you can get rewards from. So yeah, let's get into some clarifiers. Let's see what it says. It's funny, pile 1 and this pile were kind of really straightforward, and pile 2 is like fairy dust. No, I'm just kidding. But it was very spiritual. These two were very straightforward, but it's what you need to hear right now. So all right, let's clarify I kind of want to start with the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. So we have, yeah, you're feeling vulnerable about this decision for some reason. For some people, you've already made the decision. You're like, shit, did I make the wrong one? I don't think so. I definitely don't. I'm not saying there might not be hiccups, but in the long run, the 7 of Pentacles upright is telling me that just kind of like looking at what you've done right and what you've maybe have messed up a little bit on and been like, okay, that just needs to be tweaked at the end of the day, but like, it's nothing serious, you know what I mean? There is still rewards to be reaped with the 7 of Pentacles upright. Your time isn't wasted. Your effort isn't wasted. Your energy isn't wasted. There was still something to be gained from this, even if you did have to learn maybe a lesson or two. So yeah, so if you're feeling vulnerable, it's about something or somebody. Oh, I didn't even think this could be about another person. Yeah, this could be about another person too. You're wondering if it's going to be worth your time, effort, energy, if this is going to lead anywhere. If it's another person for you guys, then yes, 100%. There's going to be some rewards here. That sounds weird when you're talking about another person, but it's not going to be a waste of your time. Like, they definitely do want to build with you with the 7 of Pentacles if you specifically are talking about another person. Yeah, look at this. We have the 9 of Cups in reverse, the Judgment, and the Moon. There's a lot of what is the word I'm looking for? Subconscious fears here with the Moon. You're like, there's a lot of complicated things underneath the surface that perhaps aren't like smacking you right in the face, but they're definitely having a pull here as to like why you feel the way you do. I feel like there's a lot of anxiety and fears with the Moon, 100%. You're scared that things aren't going to turn out the way you want. You're scared that you're going to be heartbroken. You're scared that all your dreams are going to go to waste. You know what I mean? And you're scared that you made the wrong decision, Judgment in reverse. But I'm telling you, we have the 7 of Pentacles upright, which is like, there is rewards here, whatever this is, or there is going to be like building here. If this is like a relationship that you're chasing after, or a person you're chasing after, there is other things here. You just really have to work on this Moon energy. I'm not sure if this Moon energy comes from you or another person. I guess for everybody it's going to be different, because for some people in this pile, it might not be involving another person. It might be, you know, you chasing your own career path or whatever. So yeah, either way, this Moon energy needs to be kind of dealt with, and just really seeing, like, doing shadow work, seeing subconsciously, why do you feel the way you do? Actually, let's clarify the Moon, yeah, shall we? Let's clarify the Moon. It's gonna be different for everybody. The star. Oh, okay. So yeah, you're just really insecure. King of Cups in reverse. I think you're being really controlled by your emotions right now about whatever this is, trying to make this decision. Queen of Wands in reverse is somebody who's very insecure, who's not confident in themselves or their abilities to do something. Somebody who might even be a little I don't want to say like passive aggressive, but maybe like somebody who lashes out a little bit instead of like really figuring out like the ins and outs of things. The star in reverse is telling me that you don't want to get disappointed. You don't want, I said that, didn't I? You don't want your dreams and your wishes to go to waste. There's some deep-rooted fears here. I wouldn't be surprised if these were even from childhood stuff, or maybe you've tried this before and it didn't work out. It's like, this is like really deep-seated here with all these cards. And you're just really scared at the core, however this comes out in, because there might be some anger that lashes out with this decision too, or when you were in this 4 of Cups position upright, there might have been some anger too, or some passive aggressiveness, some pettiness, but it comes from this place of fear of not being enough. It comes from this place of being disappointment, seeing your dreams crumble before your eyes, living in this Four of Cups. I think you guys are really scared of living in the Four of Cups energy. But I'm telling you, whatever this is, it's like, if you've already made this decision, like, it's gonna pay off. I'm telling you, it's gonna be such a bright, fun energy at the end of the day with the Page of Wands. There's gonna be a lot of stuff to explore, a lot of things to do, but I think you're also gonna be financially okay with the, look at that. We had the Five of Cups in reverse. I put it back because I was just kind of like thinking, not really, I didn't really mean to pull, but you know, this is going to really release your fears, release your sorrow with the Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I would just say don't self-sabotage this, because this is looking pretty good. Don't get me wrong, it looks very like beginning stages. Like Seven of Pentacles is a good place to be, don't get me wrong. It's not like the beginning, it's not like the Ace of Pentacles. Well, the Ace of Pentacles is still good too. But it's not like the beginning of the suit, right? So this is telling me that there is a lot of stability here that you've already built up, or you will build up with whatever this is, whether it be a person or a new pursuit in something, I'm not sure. But there will be rewards to be gained here, right? It's not going to be a waste of your time or energy or your money. However, it's the 7, not the 8, 9, or 10 of Pentacles, so I do think there is going to be some more time, effort, energy that needs to be spent, maybe even money that needs to be spent. So I guess you guys have to really decide if this is worth the commitment or not. But I think overall you're going to be really happy with this, with the Page of Wands. Once again, the Page is a very young energy, a really starting energy. It's a very beginner energy. So, but we do have the Knight too, who is the next step up. So I think that you guys are really going to be pleased with the actions that you take, or you're thinking of taking, or for some people you've already taken it and you just need confirmation that this was the right step. I mean, I do have other readings if you've already taken some sort of action and now you're like nervous about it or scared about it. I do have other readings on my channel about like what's next step, or what are their intentions, if this is about another person, that you could definitely check out. But like I said, I just see really fun energy here. Either after you've taken this step, if you haven't taken it already, after you've gone after this thing, after you've changed locations, changed jobs, changed careers, after you've gone after this person. I don't know what this is about, but I do see really fun, exciting energy with the Page of Wands. So yeah. Can we clarify the Knight of Wands? I want to know what you're doing. What are you doing? Where are you going? Where are you going? Okay, so do you have the Queen of Cups? So for some people, you might be going after a water sign. So that could be a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a, why can't I think of the signs ever? A Cancer. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. For other people, this is just following your intuition. The Queen of Cups is literally the Queen of Emotions, the Queen of Intuition, Queen of just trusting your feelings. So this is literally saying follow your gut, follow your heart, follow your instincts, even if it doesn't make sense on paper, especially if it doesn't make sense on paper with the Queen of Cups, because this is somebody who just knows things. It's like, what is that guy? His name Tyrion Lannister. I drink and I know things. Like, this is literally that. Well, you know, don't get drunk while you make your decision, but this is somebody who just know things, right? And that's why they're chasing what they're chasing. But yeah, I definitely think if you're thinking of taking this action, this is saying to just follow your gut, follow your intuition. You definitely need to follow what's at heart, because you do have the foundation laid, or the foundation will be laid, will work out, will be growing. So there will be some rewards here. We have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, some of you guys are really thinking of traveling or moving, and this is saying to do it. Look at that, the World, the end of the cycle. Five of Wands. All right, but is this a struggle? There's been some struggle here. There's been some battles here. There's been some conflicts here. I don't know if this is like with you, with yourself, with this moon energy, with other people. I don't know. But yeah, this is a whole new start to a whole new cycle that I think you guys should chase, because the World is a successful ending of an old cycle and a starting of a new cycle. And I just see it coming in really fast. If you guys I think you guys are currently in this Four of Cups position, or maybe just getting it out of Four of Cups. And, you're just making some moves. You're making moves. I think this is going to be really good. Once again, if you've been debating or like second guessing or debating making a move on something or with somebody or going somewhere, this is definitely confirmation that I think it's going to pay off well for you. Can we clarify the Page of Wands? Yeah, cutting your losses, Five of Swords in reverse. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Ace of Coins. Interesting. Yeah, so there will be a new opportunity here with Ace of Coins. It looks like that whatever old situation, old cycle you were in, there was just a lot of like misfortune and bad luck. I don't know what that's about. It's like no matter how hard you wanted things to change, they just weren't, with this Death card in reverse here. I think this is something that you guys were stuck in this for so long that it's because you couldn't change something or somebody and you thought you could. And because of that, it's like you just kept going around this wheel of fortune over and over and over again, but not in a good way. It was just like you were stagnant. Yeah, this energy needs to be revived, which is where this Page of Wands is coming from. And this new opportunity is really going to be super exciting, super beautiful. Let's clarify the Four of Cups. I mean, I don't really need to, I don't think, but we'll see. Six of Swords, yeah, leaving something behind or somebody. Look at that! How many times did I bring up the Four of Cups upright? And it freaking pops out. I knew it. I knew it. You're just done with it. You're done with contemplating. You're done with second guessing. You're done with stagnation. You're done with feeling apathetic. You're done with feeling like it's not enough. For some people, this is definitely in a relationship with somebody else. And for some people, this is saying maybe, you know, taking action on that relationship. However that means for you. I don't know how that means for you. But I do get the sense of moving on to a new place. But it doesn't necessarily have to be. Once again, it's a general rating. You use your intuition, use your gut, and decide accordingly. But yeah, it's just taking action finally on something that needed to be done, should have been done a while ago. I mean, it's good to think things through, but the Four of Cups is, like I keep saying, to the point of detriment. Like it's been past due that this action has been taken. So if this was a relationship or something, like it's past due that you guys either move to the next step with it, or I don't know, if you guys need to fix stuff, maybe go see somebody help you fix it, or maybe even move on for some people in this pile. If this is about a job, it's literally past due for sure. You guys, I do get the sense most people it is like going to a new place or going to a new job or a new person or something like that, because we do have the Ace of Coins, which is a new opportunity. So it's been past due that you guys made this decision, and I'm really happy that it's finally coming to be. Once again, if you haven't made this decision but you've been debating on it, this is what you need to hear, is that yes, take the action. Because it's gonna be really fun. Let's clarify this Ace of Coins. Yeah, this new opportunity, like, you don't have to worry about disaster striking, because I feel like there's a deep fear that you're going to lose everything. Maybe you lost everything with your old person, your old relationship, or maybe, like, you know, if you guys are trying to work on the same relationship, maybe you're scared that things are going to change. I'm not sure, but, like, in the past, you lost everything. That's why there's such hope and despair. Or maybe it wasn't even like a romantic relationship in the past that let you down and like hurt you. Maybe it was, you know, family relationship. I'm not sure. Because the moon can speak of like deep-seated traumas, which is what I'm really getting from this pile. There's some deep-seated trauma of why, this is why you stayed where you were, stayed stuck for so long. But this is saying, like, you will be safe. Like, the Tower in reverse to me is averting disaster. So you're not going to have the disaster that you had. Everything isn't going to fall down like it did before. And if it didn't fall down before, then you're scared it will for some reason. Maybe you saw your parents run into financial disaster. Or maybe something, I don't know. There's just some sort of deep-seated trauma where you're like, I can't make this decision. I can't travel. I can't move to a new location. I can't be with somebody intimately for some reason, like, and you're just scared that the tower is going to be, the rug's going to be pulled underneath you, and it's saying that's not going to happen. This is a really happy, exciting, fun energy, a new fighting, I didn't mean to say fighting, I meant to say exciting. There's no fighting. Well, there was over here, but not over here. Is going to be a really new, fun, exciting opportunity with this Ace of Coins. You don't have to worry about the tower falling. Look at that, Queen of Coins. This is a nurturing energy. And by the way, if you're worried about money, this is confirmation. Like, Queen of Coins is a good place to be financially for sure. It's also safe, reliable. She's also very nurturing, not only like in a material sense, but also in like a, you know, abundance type of sense. So this is very mature, nurturing energy too. This Ace of Coins to go from this one opportunity to this Queen of Coins, I really think it's going to be a really loving, nurturing type of energy, whether that be with this person or with a job. I'm not sure, but yeah, the tower is not going to fall again in this specific sense. I'm not saying you're never going to have a tower moment ever again, as much as we all would wish that would never happen. It, you know, it does happen, but I'm definitely saying in this specific context, in this specific question that you have, I feel like this is like a question that you guys almost have for some people. It is very safe and secure. Once again, I just feel like, I don't mean to keep like bringing you guys to other readings, but I feel like you have like there's more here underneath the surface. So I do have another reading where I'm like answering your questions. It's a general reading, obviously, so I try to get as deep as I can, but you can watch that one. There's also a reading that I did that's like what's next, and hopefully there will be like more of a confirmation in that reading for you that's the same as this reading, because I just feel like you guys really, there's just something so deep here with you guys in this pile that made you feel so scared to move. You were so scared to move, to make a move. You were so scared to chase something, or so scared to go somewhere. And for some people, this just might be like traveling. You're scared to get on a plane and travel or something. Like, I'm not sure. There's just like a deep-seated fear here. I dropped a card. Look at that. It says quickening, discovery, acceleration, knowledge source. There's just such a deep-seated fear here where you're like, you were so scared to make a change, follow where you wanted to follow, go where you wanted to go, even though you yearned for it with the Queen of Cups here. You've been yearning for this, longing for this, wanting this. You were so scared to do it. So this needs to be addressed. This definitely needs to be addressed. I know it's easier said than done, but because this will just hold you back each time. But I'm happy you guys are taking the first step towards making this move towards this new thing, because this new opportunity, this new romantic opportunity, this new career opportunity, this new financial opportunity, because I'm really seeing that this is going to be beneficial for you guys. I really do. I mean, once again, it's very like beginning stages that I'm seeing with the Page and the Seven of Pentacles. I do think you will have some more stuff to learn. Like, I'm not saying, you know, there won't ever be hardships ever again, but I'm actually seeing quite the opposite. Like, this tower is not going to fall. This rug is not going to be pulled completely out from underneath you again. It's not. And I feel like it happened in the past, or you saw somebody that you loved and it happened to, and it just like really created a deep-seated fear in you. Like, it's not going to happen to you with this specific thing, okay? Look at that. Look at that. Commitment, the Hierophant. Maybe some people in this pile are scared to take the next level to like marriage and a relationship. I'm not sure, but like there is steady commitment here with the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is very safe and secure as well. This is that Hierophant right here. Five of Cups, Three of Swords. There's something that happened that left you in pain, regretting, crying, sad with these two cards right here. Some people, this might be saying that you need to seek maybe some counsel or some help, because the Hierophant does mean that for whatever this moon energy is, because you don't want it to keep interrupting your paralyzing you to the point of not wanting to take any actions on things that you want to do. But yeah, for other people, this is just saying that this is, whatever this is, this new opportunity coming in, there is commitment here. Like, a lot of, for it to be the Hierophant, there's a lot of commitment here, okay? The Hierophant is like religion. Think of like, not always, I mean, this could be, if you're thinking about making a move with religion, this could definitely be that as well, but think of like how committed people are to like religion, or to anything that's like, you know, to their marriage, to whatever. Like, there is a high level of commitment here with this card, and I definitely think a high level of like security as well too. So if this is like a organization, a spiritual thing that you're doing, or some sort of institution, organization, counselor, mentor, something like that, I do think that this is a really good bet for you. I really do. Really good fit for you. Anyways, that's all I'm seeing with this. Let's get a couple more of these oracle cards, and we'll wrap it up for you guys in pile 3. What does pile 3 need to hear right now? You need to hear is take that move, do that move, make that move, take action. What does pile 3 need to hear right now? We have authenticity, individual, unique, self-love. Yeah, I think you need to do this for yourself 100%. Balance, harmony, yes, equilibrium, centered, calm. I think that you're like freaking yourself out, but this is going to be balanced. And then uniqueness, unique, perfect self-honor. So I definitely think you need to honor your own wants, your own needs, and I think you need to kind of take a leap of faith. Some people, I wouldn't say that to you, you know? Like my energy, I take too many leap of faith, and it's definitely got me a couple times, because I'm like, ooh, shiny, and I go chase everything, and then I'm like, oh no, I didn't think this through. You guys are the opposite. You guys are like literally paralyzing yourself because you didn't want to make this move. You thought about this too much. Okay? And this is saying, no, you need to honor what you need to do, what you want to do, where you want to go. I think this would be really good for you. So I hope this helped you guys in pile 3. Let me know down below if you feel comfortable, like what this is about. If not, that's fine. But yeah, I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.